Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for episode 1 of batch 3 of part 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. Our gang finally turns their attention to outside the prison, and so I have no idea what's going to happen except that we're in a wild goose chase race to Cape Canaveral, Florida over the next 6 days to get there before Poochie, to stop Poochie somehow, and to find out what the fuck is going on with the creepy baby thing right there that's inside that boy. And it's doing time stuff a lot, and you can't control it very much. Emporio, Jolene, Hermes. Apparently we're not going to go pick up weather, which makes me sad, but okay, fine. Are turning their attention to outside the prison finally. I feel like there might be some obstacles in the way of getting out of the prison, given that it's a maximum security institution on a big fucking road way out in the middle of nowhere. There might be some issues with getting from here to there. And we even did some setup when Poochie was leaving for the gates and the guards and the vans and all the stuff that you need to get in and out of the prison. So I feel like there's at least a couple of steps we might have to take as far as jailbreaking goes. And I'm excited to see how those go because jailbreaks are fun. But I'm also really looking forward to any kind of transition or shift or change or things being different as our characters turn their attention away from this place that they've been stuck and focused this entire part. They've been in this place, fighting against stand users from this place, on missions about this place, trying to find Whitesnake in this place, and suddenly all that is outside now. It's out over that way, and you gotta go and get it. And so we'll have to see what that's like. Also, any tidbits, little leavings, little drops, little crumbs or crackers of any information on what the fuck is going on inside of Poochie's body, and what kind of weird, horrifying portal to another reality is about to be opened by this whole heaven time thing. Yeah, I'd like to know anything about that, if possible, just to prepare. Just to prepare myself so that I don't get too freaked out when it actually happens. I'm excited. JoJo's continues. This is a point of major transition for the potentially major transition. I could be wrong. We could just be doing more stand stuff inside the prison for the rest of the time and just like, well, I guess he made it to Cape Canaveral and did all the things and heaven is there and Dio rules the world now and we're just in prison here. But I don't think so. I think we're going to go off on a chase, and that changes things. It reminds me in terms of setup of some of the elements of part 5, but it's unclear. We'll have to see how it begins to play out. New part, new chunk. This is I think the transition point for a new batch of episodes. The third and I think final batch of the Stone Ocean episodes was released starting from here. So we'll watch the first episode and see what it sets up for us, and then we'll talk about it at the end, like we usually do. Thanks for joining me to watch some more JoJo's. I love this show and this manga, and so we're going to watch the show and read the manga, and that's the whole game plan. Let's get to it. I've got episode 25 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean, up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds, 2 versions, picture in the description. Timer on YouTube, BB timer, let's go. Oh no, Dio is just Netflix. It's taking over all the media. Oh god. Is this what heaven feels? Oh, we're doing some stuff. Yep. Cape Canaveral. Oh. We're gonna show the creepy man baby again? No. Damn right. All right, we recapped it, and here we are. Wait, we're just out? We're just gone? What the fuck? Guys. I mean, I know they're powerful. They're potent stand users, but it's just like, oh, okay, they're just out. Yeah, he's never been outside, ever. In his whole life, he's lived inside a prison. Oof. Yeah, we probably shouldn't get on a bus. Yeah, don't get on a bus from the place. Steal a car. Steal a car. Steal a fucking car. Hooah! Time for Grand Theft JoJo. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Yeah! Alright, Zawarudo gets broke. Oh, I'm so into it. Okay, we're going all the way back. Mm-hmm. Little locket. Oh, wow, they got some emotional power in the CG. Fantastic. I like this. Ah, you motherfucker. Who are they? Heaven's falling down. Wow. Hi, Foo. Bye, Foo. Is this All-Star Battle now? This is All-Star Battle now. Ah, you're approaching me. I see. Oh, that's lovely. Punches a dent into the... New JoJo's music. It exists. There's more. Whoa, we're full queen now? Uh-oh. Ah, time for us to escape as well. I see. None without me? But we're destined to get married, though. What are you talking about, bro? Whoa, weather? What the fuck? Weza? Wait, is Weza a Jolie? A JoJo? Weza? Weza? Are you a JoJo? JoJo Reporto? Ah! Oh, hi. He's not really paying attention. Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, you will never escape my stand. Jailhouse lock. Oh no, the TikToks did the wibblies. Might be the weird guy with the time powers. Might be the weird guy with the time powers you got in your backseat. You gonna walk it? That's a lot of threes. That's quite a few threes. Really? You look like you're hurting. Yeah, you don't look so good, man. Gonna make some stand users or something? Somehow? Oh, another one. Three. Oh, well, that's a JoJo's character. Wait, did it say he's a gang member? What are they heal? They're heal. What the fuck? What? Are you sure? Are you sure? Do it, dude! Do it! Come on, man! Just do it! Libert. Oh, 3 comets. 3. Whoa! Code 333. 258 plus 3 plus 3. Do it. God, JoJo's character's just saying weird shit when they're under threat. Huh? Oh. There were. I saw them too. You don't know what you are? Ah, he's still talking. Because it can't? Why? Like stand users. Dedicate yourself to the Lord. Dio. 3 bullets? Who's your daddy? Does he have a star birthmark or some bullshit? What the fuck? Oh, he does! Ah! Why? What? How much fucking has Dio done? Where did the person go? Alright, now I'm confused. Oh! What? Wait, what? How much worldwide boning did Dio do? Did he just Genghis Khan it all over the place? Is that Yoshikage Kira's dad? Oh. What's that? It is Yoshikage Kira's dad. Same guy. How about I stop the rain for you, old man? Yeah, we're totally inconspicuous, man. You're wearing a fucking sheep on your head, and I got pink hair down to my waist. Nobody's gonna find us. Yeah, nobody's gonna fucking find us. We both got devil horns, and I'm wearing full body fishnets. We're inconspicuous. We got this, man. Do you need a ride? Yeah. A kind turn. Alright. Okay, that's creepy. Weather. You're being too nice. Just a little column of niceness. That's cute weather. It's very cute. What the fuck? Why do people keep disappearing? What's that? So many things are interesting now. I love the way those clouds look. Yeah. part of him sensing her is because he's a fucking JoJo or something. Ah, the people keep disappearing. There sure is. And you can't show him in anything. Oh, there's Pernerker. Weird. JoJo. Yeah. Oh shit, they're alive now. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be Ricky Rat! You gotta stay away from Ricky Rat! Dude, you're against Looney Tunes and Disney characters. There's no catching nothing. No. Oh shit, you found Pernerkader. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are becoming... I'm so thrilled. I don't know. I don't think he's consciously doing that. Uh-oh. He's the real emblem of the thing. He's the real Pinocchio. Like, the ideal of it. Ah, and the nose grows. I'll kill you for that. This is a very creepy... Does he ever break it off? Oh, it goes back when he tells the truth. I had to break the fucking thing off. Not with those teeth. What? Oh, no! No, not the dwarves. Oh. Oh, no. I do. Fair point. Yeah, you gotta x-ray that shit. What the fuck? This is the weirdest... My guy, these are the weirdest mushrooms. Yeah, good thing, too! Holy shit! That's... Oh! Yeah, I feel you, man. Just chuck them, just chuck them, just chuck them. They're out of the storybooks. We're in Princess Tutu land now. Yep. We're in Princess Tutu land now. Bottleman has Wait. Is our driver actually Batman or something? Ridiculous. Across the world? Dude, don't eat the poisoned apple. Weather. Weather. And chuck Pinocchio out of the fucking truck. Yeah, he's got no memory of any of this. Huh? What? What? Something about Anasui's body. He's somewhere else. Something's wrong. Ooh! What? Storytelling. That's you, buddy. What? Oh. You better dive down, bro. What the fuck? Well, thanks, Weather. You split? You used to be my fan? It's like if you were a fan of them, because Weather doesn't remember. He doesn't know. Yeah. Whoa! That's another version. Oh no! That's bad. Yeah. It's like when Giorno first punches somebody and that weird thing happens. Nose grows? It doesn't grow. The nose didn't grow. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Freedom, eh? What happens if you kill Pinocchio? What happens? His fingers have grown weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, do not get closer. The teeth are weird. The teeth are weird. Oh, he's the big bad wolf. He's the big bad wolf. No, 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 no. Do not turn your back. No. Ah. The better for hugging you with. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, there we go. All right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Good. Now what? Who's in the... Huh? Huh? And Weather doesn't recognize any of them. Is there a new ED, or is it Duffy still? It's Duffy still. This is the most insane shit that I have ever JoJo'd. Holy JoJo. What the JoJo? Ah! I have no idea what's happening. Bohemian Rhapsody, it pulls you into a world where everybody wants to be, a world of stories. Don't you want to live in a world of stories where you could be a hero? Yeah, totally. No, not anymore. Okay, I guess we get new visuals for it, so. Fun. Bird is added. And that'll be it, I think. It's so creepy. It's like the little voodoo doll stand that you just can't fight from part 3. It's like that, but worse. This is a weirdly paced episode. It's not what I expected. So immediately we're out, and that's great. And it's very cute, and we get some cool moments, get to throw some stuff around. Oh my God, it's a new OP. I wanted a new OP for so long. For so long, I've been waiting and waiting, and it's finally here. And it's pretty cool, too. We'll get to see it again in just a second, because I think we're going to watch the next episode. I'd like to at least move toward finishing off Bohemian Rhapsody. Telling the story from the point of JoJo beating Dio through into all these elements. I think that the CGI regeneration of these scenes looks really cool. I really like how these scenes look. And we do these, CG camera movement and stuff to flash through all these elements and moments and scenes and pieces. There's particularly potent emotion in Jolene's face here. That's just... I'm not used to seeing come out of digital characters, except in like Western digital animation. So like Trolls or any of those more modern DreamWorks or Disney films that come out. There you get a lot of characterization, a lot of work put into 3D animation that enables that kind of subtlety, that kind of micro expression. We don't normally see it used in anime because CG in anime is so often used for big blocky things or large objects, big movement, big environment shots, stuff like that. And here it ends up being super different. I really like it. I like the feel of the OP too. I like this whole sequence as we flip the characters as these outlines related to their stands, bits and pieces of their components and their symbology used to represent them, and flip through, zip, flip through all of these things. History, the skeleton, and they all end up standing and looking up together. So, we are taking weather with us in a weird way, because there's something weird with weather. As well as Anasui will be coming with us as well. And on the other side, with time ticking, is there something interesting? Is there anything interesting about when the clock is stopped here? I don't know. It's 1:20 or so? I don't know. Whoosh out from there. We get this sequence as he turns. He's got a bit of a squad around with him. It's unclear who any of them are as characters, what we'll be figuring out there. Maybe we'll fill those in as we reveal who they are. The titling, Heaven is Falling Down, is fantastic, I think. And we get another sequence of characters running in this CG space that's very similar to the flipping around and jumping around and running across bullets sequence that we got in the first OP. And I really like it. It's full of bombast. It's full of flair and even emotional potency. The face on Emporio here. We'll have to see what that whole gun sequence is. Down into a rad color-swapped Poochie. Fabu-fucking-less. And histories that we can't get back. A dark eclipse, looks like, up above. And a watery fight. Just enough water on the ground to make it interesting. Just sitting there waiting, and Jolene takes off. A full approach, right? It evokes that moment exactly. Even the color palette evokes that Dio Jotaro moment exactly. So it rhymes through. It's cool. It's a cool new OP. All right. Okay, Weather, what the fuck is up with this, man? What is this shit, Weather? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, snaps. And he says, well, I don't know anything about any of that. All I know is that Poochie's the enemy, and so we'll go after him, track him, and defeat him to learn the truth. Okay, we got another character with another mission and another reason to be. Fucking insane. What's going on with Poochie the boy? I don't know. It's some shit. It's some shit. So, bunch of coincidences. 3 miles, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 in the sky, 3 shapes or figures were standing in front of Poochie. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 stuff. Okay. Lucky Land West Hospital. 3 biker gang member, drug addict, etc., all brought in with injuries at the same time. Metallic elements from their bodies all fall out and fly over to Poochie. Coincidence. And then this dude just stabs him in the throat, and he starts preaching to him about changing his ways and figuring out a new way forward. Freaking sane. I don't know what is going on. 3 meteors in the sky. And Poochie says, you don't know what you are, do you? Because you've come to fit a role that's bigger than you, or something like that. It just keeps talking. Do you believe in gravity, by the way? By the way, what do you think about the laws of thermodynamics? The blood gushing. What the fuck? An insane color swap too, and it's all just in the edges of all of Poochie's lines. Are they hair? Like what is Poochie made? I don't know. 3 bullets pass through the walking man, and then he is pulled away and like devoured or something by something totally fucking unknown. It's like there are weird loops of stuff under. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm not supposed to know what I'm looking at. That's the point, right? He's a nice fella. He's a nice fella, just gets turned into the big bad wolf. I think my favorite joke that I made of this episode has to be that they're completely inconspicuous. I think that's such a funny fucking idea. We've made the same joke in JoJo's in part 5 at one point when they get to the seaside dock and they're all looking around. They're like, I wonder who the stand users could be. And it's like, all right, look for somebody with crazy hair and insane clothing and go find them. You'll just find them. They're there. Just look around. It's not that hard. Who in this realm of Italians is 7 feet tall, 360 pounds, and made of pure beef? Like, who's the weirdest person here? That's the JoJo's character. These two convicts on the run, still wearing a codpiece. Completely inconspicuous, right under the radar. The power of Weather Report. Amazing. Amazing. I like how the clouds look a lot. It's classic JoJo cloud. It started looking that way in Morio, to my estimation, to my thinking, and it's continued looking that way, and I really like it. I really like the style. Oh. Hey, I'm a nice old man. Give you a ride. Just like godlike powers from the sky, making his knee feel a little bit better so that we can catch a ride. Ah, what luck. And again, all those signs are disappearing. So are we gonna get like Walking Man and Bathroom Man fighting us? That would be insane. That would be nuts. All right, vehicles roaming around, theme park characters disappearing. It feels cool to be out of the prison and in, driving environments and stuff. It feels great. Pachoo, pachoo. Cuteness. Little cute characters being creepy. Like quadruples the creepy. It's like Chucky. It quadruples the creepy. It takes normal creepy and turns it into maximal creepy. This is maximally creepy. Araki is a horror mangaka in a lot of ways, and he's drawn a horror Pinocchio in a lot of ways, and I hate it. I think he's a miserable little monster, and you should throw him out of the vehicle. Same goes for the awful dwarves. Basically everything except Astro Boy. Astro Boy seemed alright. But the idea that there are just mechas roaming around the world and things flying around and insanity, and it's not just happening to our characters. It's not on a small scale either. It's being reported on the news. It's all over the place. And so it makes me wonder if heaven, as it approaches, is like a conceptual realm. Or like a different modality of space and time and existence. Which I think it has to be for me to wrap my head around it and to branch out and get weirder in any real serious way than the already time-altering powers of Zawardo and the life-altering powers of Gold Experience and the time-erasing powers of King Crimson. I think the thing beyond that is like a fundamental shift in perspective on reality, on existence as a whole. Where things that are not real become real. Where things that are real become unreal. Where truth stops having exactly the same empirically evaluatable meaning that we normally think of truth having. Where it's something a little bit more transcendent, a little bit weirder. So that might be an interesting angle. If these next 3 stand users, these next 3 that Pucci seems to have lined up for us, are big shifts to the world, big shifts to the whole of everything. Characters from manga and anime and stories and cartoons becoming alive, becoming as real could be. And likewise, people becoming less real, right? Because it's as though Anasui, in recognizing the character or whatever happens with him and Pinocchio in that interaction, he's less real to everybody else around him. There's this like weird blurred area, like a semi-permeable membrane that you pass through to go into the land of fairies and dwarves and stuff, and then back through they pass through to become real in our world. There's something something weird going on. There's something strange. I mean, that's the understatement of the century. It feels like there's something strange going on. No shit, Teeaboo, no shit. But I wonder how much it has to do with a specific stand user and how much it has to do with the advent of heaven as it shows up, you know? Because that sort of transcendence of reality itself is the kind of thing that would appeal to Dio, I think. Is like, what if I could live forever in a million ways, in a million different places, in a million stories, in a million legends, in a million ways, in a million times, in a million dimensions, right? Like, maybe that's heaven to him. Maybe it's the breakdown of barriers. Sort of like Ava Goop at the, end of Ava, everything turns into goop. Like Ava Goop, it's like, that's what Dio wants, maybe. As long as he's king in those worlds, right? Or king beyond those worlds. I could see that, too. Transcendent, truly. Separate, truly. Out of time, out of space. You dissolve those boundaries in order to establish yourself as the sole and only setter and creator of boundaries. That is the kind of megalomaniacal bullshit that Araki would come up with for a character like Dio, I think. But I don't fucking know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. This is the craziest shit that we have ever had. So he eats the apple, and suddenly Anasui's down there, and Pinocchio very happily tells him, "Yeah, you split." And something happened. Something about that happened because you used to like Pinocchio. And then 2 versions of the old man. What the shit? And they're both there. But are either of them there? And we crash, and which of them comes up? I don't know. Weather report creates airbags, and so he's talking to that Anasui, having forgotten the one under the tires. And the real Anasui, I think, we presume, is standing next to him. That's Mazinger, the Iron Giant, and Astro Boy? Might not be the Iron Giant. Might be... I don't know which robot that is. I'm pretty sure the one with, like, wing things is Mazinger. Yeah, that's Mazinger. Okay. Mazinger Zetto. I found a picture of a real-life version of that one. Oh, that might be Tetsujin 28. Yes, it is. That is Tetsujin 28 Go. That's that one. Which looks a lot, is echoed a lot in Giant Robo, which we watched on the Overdrive slot. And it is fantastic. It's a similar sort of idea where it's the boy not piloting the mech, but instead remote controlling it. That's a very early iteration. And maybe it might be the first mecha, I'm not sure. In any case, yeah, that's cool. That's insane. That's insane. All right. And so he rips the head off of Pinocchio. Your mind split because part of you wants to be a part of our world. That's pretty interesting. It's doubly interesting coming out of a creator of fiction is Araki. And now he's writing a piece of story that's about people being broken by their desire to live in a fairy tale world or in a fictional world. This is something that I think real people really do argue. I think my father used to believe this, that by inundating oneself in fictional worlds, one became less physically here, in some sense. I think what he would argue is that it would just be distraction or something along those lines. It's just filling your head with nonsense, stuff like that. I think there's an element to that might even be true. In part because, well, there were studies on people and what parts of their brain lit up when they accessed memories about fictional characters they had played in tabletop role-playing games. At least this is the piece of story that I heard. Hate me if it's false. I'm sorry. But it seems reasonable to me that the findings that I heard were that they lit up the same portions of the brain as when you have real experiences that you really take part in, right? You go to places, you go on a vacation to Portugal, and the questioner asks you, well, how was your vacation to Portugal? And a piece of your brain that grabs that memory of a real experience that you had lights up, and you're like, oh, that's a real thing that I really did, and that's a real experience that's real to you. But if you were Alfonso, the elf bard, and you went on a vacation in game to Silvery Moon, and the questioner asks you, well, how was this situation when you went to Silvery Moon? It lights up the same portion of your memories. It's real to you. You imagined it, but it's just as real to you, to your brain. In as far as we can tell, there's little difference between whether that experience really happened and got embedded into your memories, or whether it fake happened and got embedded into your memories. Whether you imagined it or not, you still intook information through your senses and then generated a perspective on that information in the brain and then locked that down as a memory somewhere in your memory centers. And I don't know that that necessarily proves what they think it proves, but it indicates to me that perhaps the spaces we generate, the worlds we generate in fiction, when we evaluate fiction, when we read fiction, when we experience fiction, whether we're sort of watching it or experiencing it in a fully fleshed out medium, or are reading it, for example, or experiencing bits and pieces of it and filling in the gaps via our fantastic and incredible imaginations, that experience to you is perhaps as real to you as real experiences, and you might even prefer it over real experiences. And a hardline realist or anti-fictionalist, maybe. I don't know if there are actually schools of thought that fit these terms that I'm giving them, but I'll give them those terms anyway. A hardline anti-fictionalist would say that you're wasting capacity somehow, whether memory capacity or real active capacity or real ability to act in the real world or real memories, and that there's something tangibly different and preferable about those real experiences over those fictional experiences. And so by choosing fictional experiences over real ones, you're sacrificing your reality in order to experience fiction. Now, I can build out that argument, and you can probably tell, given that I run an anime watching channel where I talk about fiction all the time, that I don't exactly agree with that argument, because I don't. I think that it might be the case that the fictional experiences that you experience are just as real as the real experiences. And what a thing that is, because you might not have the ability to go on a vacation to Portugal. You might be poor, for example, but even someone in poverty can read a book and be whisked away to fantastic lands and experience real things, real emotions, real interactions with characters that maybe aren't real, but they can observe them still. And maybe they are real in some sense, in some significant sense. So, I don't know, something about this idea of wanting to be a part of the fictional world and then splitting your mind because of it strikes me as an interesting perspective and an interesting, framing device or element to bring in, again, from one of the most creative writers of fiction that I'm aware of, to represent in his story a section that is about stories. It's about characters in stories, at least, and the effect that they might have on us, and that perhaps we change into them. It's hard to go much further than that because it's JoJo's, and it's probably not trying to take a strong hardline philosophical stance on fiction. It's probably not where it's going. Probably just a fun idea that Araki had that he thought would be fun and creepy and scary and horrifying and evocative and push us closer to the heaven idea that he wants to represent. But it makes me think about that kind of thing, and I think it's been useful just because it's sparked this piece of discussion or this set of ideas around, well, are the experiences you have in stories generated by fiction, as part of your relationship with fiction, because fictional stories, like a book, doesn't exist until it's being read, really. A film doesn't really exist if nobody's watching it, really. It only lives, it only breathes, it only is experienced in the process of experience. When it's like, film is a fantastically interesting near quantum medium, something like that, because it doesn't mean anything. It's just bits and data without interpretation until you put an observer in the space. You put an observer in the space and the film has meaning. And you can come out of that film and have ideas about it, and it's real. It exists then. But if you just play the film, there's nothing comes out of that. Nothing emerges from that. It just plays on a screen in a place with nobody observing it, and then it stops, and nothing else has changed. And the film is there, and the data that's in it is there, but it doesn't. Again, there's something lost in the in the lack of interpretation. So, like, is that thing that's created in the interpreting relationship with a piece of media, fiction, for example, is that less real than a real experience? And if so, why? Solely because the real experience happens to occur within our matter-based simulation? Like, doesn't seem to be a strong argument. There might be better ones. I won't preclude their existence. There might be much better arguments that I'm not thinking of, but it strikes me as possible, at least. Not obvious, but at least possible that the experiences that we have in relation to fiction are as real as anything else. At least to the phenomenon of experience. To you, to the person, to the weird little creature inside your brain that makes you tick. It might not know the difference between a real experience and a fictional experience, except that you sort of like put a tag on that memory and go, that's a false memory, or that's a real memory. And there might not be any tangible difference between the ways that memory is stored, or maybe the effects that it has on you. Like, well, let's say you have a real conversation with a real person who you really respect, and they give you a piece of advice. Hey, kid, it's what you do for others that matters, says the old man, right? Okay, great. Person you respect. And then you watch a film, and over the course of the film, you come to respect a character in it, and the character goes, hey, kid, speaking to another character in the film or something like that. Hey, kid, it's what you do for others that counts in your life, right? Both of those could have the same impact on you. You could change your decision-making process over the course of your life completely for the same reasons based on the inferences or insights or information given to you by the fictional representation as you would by the real one. So, like, morally, ethically, why would you prefer the real one over the fictional one? It doesn't seem obvious that you should. I think, again, a hardline anti-fictionalist would say that there's something tangibly real about the real one. But what is that? What is reality, as Rohan would put it? What is that realness? Is it just a fiction itself? Is there something that distinguishes real being from fictional being? I don't know. And that seems like a difficult problem to solve. It's the kind of problem that it gets right to the sort of Matrix experiment questions. It's like, okay, you could be a brain in a jar that's just getting the wealth of experience pumped into your brain, and you have all of the experiences, you fully believe that it's reality, but it's not. You're actually just a dude sitting in a test tube, right? But all this stuff is happening inside your mind that's as real to you, to your experience of the world, as real could be. And it might be far more pleasurable, far less painful, yada yada. It's the perfect utility machine. This is a classic philosophical argument against classical utilitarianism. Would you choose to live in that jar? And most people say no. There's something about really being that, while I might not be able to express it, I would prefer over the feeling of really being. So you could leverage that same argument against the idea that the fictional representations, the fictional stories that you experience are less real or more real than the real ones that you really physically and psychologically experience or whatever. It doesn't seem quite obvious to me that there is. It seems obvious that most people would say that there is a difference, and they would choose their real body and their real being and their real existence over the brain in the jar option. But it's not clear to me that that's a rational choice, necessarily. Not that we are rational actors, necessarily. I don't fucking know. Philosophy, what is it? I don't know. Pinocchio, who is he? A creepy boy. He's a creepy boy with creepy teeth, and I'm glad that he gets blown the fuck up. All the children all around the world are my friends. This is not how the story goes. And creepy Red Riding Hood stuff. Oh, he's a wolf. Okay, all right. And Weather goes by totally unaware of what's going on around him in most ways because he cannot recognize these characters because he has no memories, making him possibly the only human being on the planet who is immune to this issue. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, blather about philosophy aside, we're just gonna take that and put it aside, and we'll figure out what happens in the next episode as we turn our attention to and then watch the next episode of Stone Ocean. So... oh man, I'm getting short on time. Okay, probably what I'm gonna have time for is to watch the next episode of Stone Ocean now, and then go to the gym, and then come back and do the manga? Something like that. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for episode 26. Took me a minute. I had to go and download it. And I'd like to find out what's going on with Bohemian Rhapsody and the characters becoming alive all over the world. And if that has any broader philosophical ramifications, probably not. Probably just a creepy motherfucker who's turning everybody into fictional characters. Let's watch the next episode and see how we deal with that. Beep beep timer. Again with the approaching. So it's a mind-body split. Okay, so I was right in thinking that it's kind of like Giorno's punch. Why is it running away from me? Body, come back! Body, come back! So that the future continues justly. So I can pay attention to the shoot a thread of light. So that the future can continue justly. Destiny is mine. Getting through is the meaning of life, eh? In view of a god of madness. With the glimmer of my life itself. My fire ignites. All right. like the lyrics. I like them. I like them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just got a weird vibe. What? Ah, shit, what did my body just do? Oh, there's the way in the Seven Dwarfs. Does he have another version of them? Ooh? Just yoinking it. Where did I go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Excuse me, you have waist-length pink hair. Oh! Can you diver down your own face? Nah, that's not him. Awful. What the fuck? Wait, like Hokoto no Ken Kenshiro? He believes. Story dori da. Story something da. Nutcracker. The wolf. I just have no idea what's gonna be next. Oh no. Nope. It's a travesty. Nope. No. Nope. Mm-mm. That's how the story goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You better watch out, bro. Somebody's gonna come at you with some scissors. Dude, Mama Goat is coming. Be very, you're turning into Mama Goat? What? No, you're the wolf. Wow. And not as the winner. Huh. What? My guy! I don't know anybody. Everybody knows me. What the fuck? Oh, he's splitting. You shouldn't have listened to the story. Don't listen to the story. I hate it. Oh, God, I hate it. There's no escape. This is how the story goes. Can you fight that? How did they get inside of me? I spat them out. Fucking chop, chop, chop. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then stuff him full of pebbles and throw him in the river. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Venus is just alive. Whoa. Body. Hey, body. With the power of weather. Shut the fuck up, Van Gogh. Nobody cares about you. You sad sack. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You interacted physically with a... All right, man. Cool. Cool, good, good. Thanks for the history lap. It keeps getting me. It keeps getting me. Damn. I didn't know that. If that's true, that's kind of baller. Yeah, let's go for stand powers. Can we fly? Whoosh. All right, weather. Yeah, but that's not how the story goes. Oh, God, what? What the fuck? It's not the end of the story. This is so tutu. We're getting the fuck out of here. Ah! They're still coming. You're not safe, man. What's up, guys? What? What? Well, we're gonna fill you with pebbles and throw you in the river. Good luck, weather. Huh? Oh my god, it was this guy. Brilliant. Brilliant. Just get on a plane and get the fuck out. What? One person can reach you in the skies, man. One person controls the weather. The night before. Here we go. To be born means to be chosen. Oh, that sort of chosen, I see. Oh, that is not how that works. Cow. Man, one of these three is not like the others, so one of these is kinky. What the fuck? She merely exists to help me reach heaven. Okay. Sons of Dio. What if I want to be a painter? But now... It's pretty great. Yeah, of course. Good. Make a bigger hurricane? Ugh. Man, what can you do here? Oh! Oh, hi! Deal with these fucking goats, please. Fate. That's how the story goes. That's some bullshit. That is not how the story goes, goats. Hey, fuck you. The characters are there. Put back. The putbacker. Oh, that's so sick. Great. Go, putbacker. Oh, okay, so you use the rules of the stand itself to generate a thing that, following the rules... That's so sick. I love that. That's how the story goes. Good job, Putbacker. Just a few cities just exploded. And he always will be. Dude, he's dead. Oh. Nope, lost the will to live. Unknown number of dead or injured. Yeah, a lot. Oh, hey. Oh, shit. Oh, it's this motherfucker. Oh, this sumbitch. Oh, hi, Jolene. Hey, baby. How you doing? Just shows up and poses in your fucking house. Romeo. So calm. Uh, uh. No. Lying liar who lies. You're a lying liar who lies. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, there's no way. No. No. No, you won't. She's already gone. Yeah, no, you won't. Fuck off, Romeo. Immediately goes for the phone. Immediately goes for the phone. Let's go. It's gonna kiss or explode or something. Alright. Well. Oh. Oh, he lied for you. He's a lying liar who lies. Hey. Lambo? Oh, is it a plane? Oh, shit, there's a helicopter. That's dangerous as fuck. I've seen that go poorly. Let's not let... yeah! Maybe don't let the child pilot the helicopter first time. Nah, he's still scum, dude. Nah, dude, he's still scum. Thwack! Good. Cathartic. Okay, but then what? Oh my god. Okay, just because we're short on time... Oh, I can't actually, because there's a little piece here at the end. I see a little piece in the little thing. So we will just wait. I'm really short on time. That's okay. That's it? What? What trivial bullshit, you? Father, I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you. Just my erectile dysfunction. If you could fix that, please. Please, please, Father. It just gives that, like, this is what I have to put myself through. These damned sinners. This guy in a fucking cow costume can't open his eyes, and he's just broken up about it. Wow. The goats are horrifying. The goats are horrifying. Just amazing. Just, like, really, truly creepy. Diver Down is unique and cool. Completely inconspicuous as usual. Dude just has a bunch of feet all over his body. They look at him like, nah, can't be. Different guy. Gotta be a different guy. Ridiculous. Okay, Rao and Kenshiro. Rao has to, it's gotta be Fist of the North Star. Hokoto Renkito is Fist of the North Star. Oh, yeah, he's the dude with the white hair and all the muscles. I mean, all the characters have all the muscles, but he's got the white hair. All right, there you go. Just exploded much of Tokyo. Great. Number of casualties, fully unknown. I hate the way this thing looks. I hate everything about its whole design. It's, like, as gross and cobbled together as it could possibly be. And the mama goat's no better with all the like weird titties all over her. It's bad. It's bad. Hi, Van Gogh, just chilling here being Van Gogh, and then suddenly warps into Van Gogh style and stays in Van Gogh style for the rest of the chunk. Really interesting that they managed to get this to stylistically work. I think it does work. I wonder how they did it. I'm not entirely sure. But it's creepy as shit. I look forward to seeing it in manga format and see how much copying and stylistic like shifting Araki did to make it feel that way, and how he sets the characters out from the rest of the environment, because they feel like they're set way out from the rest of the environment here, and I assume that the same is done in the manga, so I'm excited by that. The star appearing on the clouds is really interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Suddenly you're Van Gogh now, and that's how the story goes. You're gonna get stuck. Yeah, your own reality being warped and twisted and just completely destroyed is just terrifying. And it all comes down to a revenge against the society that has rejected me sort of play, which I think fits in with the ideas that we were talking about wanting to, about the ability to leave the real world for a fantasy world, right? Like, turning that on everybody else, being spiteful for the rejection, saying to some extent something along the lines of like, because this real world rejected me, I had to live my life in fiction, and now all of you do. You live by my storybook rules, right? My own fair version of unfairness. That's interesting. The portion of this that I take slight issue, once one is chosen, one is protected and supported by all, and that's not true in the sperm race egg case. All the other ones die. They don't, like, become supportive. They all fucking die. And they don't all stop there and let one go ahead and choose you and push you on ahead. It's like, fight to the bitter end. To death. So it's a little bit different. But it lets him justify the reason why all of these dedicated servants should be so dedicated to him. Kujo Jolene, for example, merely exists to help me attain heaven. Every piece of it exists to help me attain heaven. It's all building to this. All these coincidences, all this gravity, all drawn together to build to this, to push me toward my destiny. And the OP tells us destiny is mine, right? From Jolene's perspective. So there's this one side which says that I am Pucci, I am riding the wave of destiny whichsoever way it carries me, right? Allowing it to drive me in directions. And you get the opposite individualist perspective that is Jolene saying, destiny is mine, I reach out and grab it. Like the reach out and grab that we get, or the breaking of chains that we get. Like, those are chains of fate, too. In the first OP, the chains of the handcuffs. That's destiny and fate and all that stuff. It's a rejection of those things and a statement of, or an altered perspective on them. It's a rejection of the idea that destiny is something that determines your fate for you, and it's not something that it's something that you're not in control of. And I think that's part and parcel to Araki's storytelling. It's always had this individualist tilt to it that is like one person and their genuine decisions can change the course of everything. And it's fate and destiny that they should come against obstacles that match them, come against enemies that match them, stuff like that. But it's still, there's choice inherent in it. There's free will inherent in the choice to rise, the choice to act. I love the use of a stand's rules to trick the stand. There are a number of instances where things like that happen. Death 13 stands out as one, partly because it's a similar sort of dream realm. Fictional characters are in a similar sort of world. Using the rules of it. The rules are clearly established. Once a story begins, the story must go the way the story goes. So, using Van Gogh, he draws a new character and tells a new story. The putbacker, and that story must go as the story goes. So everything goes back to normal. Gets a nice little chat with Romeo. Nice little talk. Yeah, puts her hand there. I was wondering what's going on with that. She gets real close just to put a sticker on his tongue and see what he's actually saying. And it turns out he makes the call and leads them the wrong direction. Does this absolve Romeo of guilt in your mind? I think I'm just throwing it out there. Does this absolve Romeo in your mind? I won't say what I think. I'd like to know what you think. What a weird use of the Magic Mouth spell. And we're going to get to have ourselves a nice helicopter ride, and hopefully, whatever Cowman's powers are, they don't have anything to do with stopping machinery while it's flying. Because that would go poorly for us. That might go very poorly. And it's 5:10, and my roommate's about to be home for us to go to the gym, so I gotta go get ready for that. I'm gonna go to the gym and come back, and assuming that I'm feeling up to it, I think I probably will be, but assuming that I'm feeling up to it, I'll do some manga reading when I get back from that. See you in a little bit. Peace. Welcome back! This is the second time that I've said that. I just recorded 10 minutes without actually having the recording on. So I did a bit of an intro, and we got through a few pages. We got up to the point where the guy had the scissor inside of him. So we'll just redo it. I don't mind rereading it or re-talking it through. It'll be a little bit different this time, but that's fine. Welcome, everyone. I gotta reset my brain a little bit. Welcome, everyone. It is the next day. I got home late from the gym, and I didn't want to record JoJo's manga while people were sort of heading to bed, because sometimes I and get compelled by the and have to and be a little bit loud. So I decided to put it off until today, and that might not have been a great idea because I woke up today with an ear infection. My left ear is inflamed pretty badly and hurts quite a bit. I can hear out of it. If I take the headphone out, I actually can't really hear myself out of it. There's something in the transduction of vibration, whatever. But with the headphone in, I can hear quite well. And it doesn't hurt on a constant level. It flares up, and if I breathe wrong or pop it wrong, it becomes quite painful. If it gets any worse, I'll go to a doctor and I'll get some prescription. I'll get an antibiotics prescription or whatever is necessary. But I'd like to avoid that if possible, because usually these things ameliorate themselves pretty quickly if you let them. And I think that it will. So I want to get to it. I want to read some JoJo's. I said it before, of course, but I'm very excited by this portion because Araki draws creepy little characters like nobody draws creepy little characters, and I really want to see what creepy little shit he drew. I might regret that outlook and that desire because they're creepy little characters, but I want to get through it, and I want to get to it, and let's do it. So here we are. Huh? The car stopped? What the hell happened? That's weird. I still have gas in this thing. 3333. Three Musketeers. Taxi number 128. 12B? Orlando, 3 miles. This is the first time something like this has happened. I always take care of my car. Sorry, but I can't go any further, Father. I'll call another taxi on the radio. No, that's all right. I'm not in a hurry. I still have time. $33.33, was it? I still have a week until the new me. So I mentioned it, of course, before, but I'll bring it up again. I think it's interesting that here in the manga, there's a bit of a difference from the anime. And that is that it seems like Pucci is clear that there will be a rebirth for him, specifically, come the deadline. And that's not quite what he says in the anime, or how it was translated, at least. It was like, I have a week until the thing happens, or until the event, or whatever. So, Hurry, his heart stopped. This burglar got shot in the leg by an officer, then proceeded to jump off the 6th floor of a building. Woo, woo, woo. This one's a street punk. I don't know what he was thinking, but he was going against the flow of traffic, then slammed into the dividing rail. He's hurt all over. Hey, what's going on? I've got a drug addict here. I don't know what he shot himself up with, but he's in a state of shock. He's not breathing, and his blood pressure's falling below 45. Sorry. 3 patients in critical condition at once. We need at least 3 available doctors. I don't know why this hospital is suddenly in West Virginia. I didn't do that the first time through. All right. Get him in there. Hurry. Dink, 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 dink. I will note, all of the panels up until this point, with the exception of like one mildly trapezoidal one there at the bottom, all of the panels are square. Now, that's true all the way through for big sections of the manga. We tell these stories in square panels all the time. But they're all square. All of them. Square, 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 rectangular, rectangular, square, rectangular, whatever. Square, 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 no panel on the right. Square, 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 square. All locked in, square, square, square. It gives something like a consistency to the flow of things, to the flow of time, like a plodding pace. It's interesting to me how much that affects the way that the flow from scene to scene feels and the time passing feels. It in a weird way, I know that it's the story that's telling this part, but it's like fate is just ticking away. Something like that. I have a hard time paying attention always to the paneling because it's sort of a meta thing. It's out of focus to the way that I'm focused on the media. I'm so focused and so drawn to the art itself and to the contents of the panels that actually consciously looking at what's inside the panels themselves becomes harder. And here we get our first real breach from that, which is the circular panel at the bottom. But even that ends up just being a cut-in amongst a bigger rectangle. It's really interesting. Doo-doom. Ding, ding, ding. I think it's fantastic that all these separate little bits can flow together. And it feels consistent in terms of building up an image of this space in my mind. All of these little objects rolling in different directions. And they're all rolling in different directions in the actual panels. One of them is rolling to the right. One of them is rolling to the left. One of them is rolling like sort of to the right and sort of down. And they all woof, 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 come in. And it makes sense to me that they all come together into the same space. They're represented spatially differently all throughout. But it tracks. It feels right. Nani? Hey, let me pick this coin up off the... Ah! All right, so I did come up with a voice for this guy. He's got a lot of teeth, so we speak him like teeth. All of you, stay back! Oh, the druggie's awake. He's conscious. Shit, he tried to stab me. He did stab you. He's got a pair of scissors. Don't point your fucking guns at me. I'm not getting locked up anywhere. We have a 258 here, a 258 at the local hospital. He's holding a pair of scissors up to a priest, requesting backup. You there! What the fuck are you doing back there? You just called someone, huh? Were you even listening to what I was saying? I told you not to take your guns out. Shit! Y'all pissed me off. I'm gonna stick this thing up in this fucker's throat. I just saw a shooting star in the night sky. 3 of them, actually. Huh? 3 of them. I clearly saw 3 of them streaking across the sky. Where did you come from? Do you know who you really are? Ooh. Ah! He stabbed him. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't you. But if you move this scissor another millimeter, it'll sever a vital nerve. This is a coincidence. Guzenda. Coincidentally, this wound did not prove to be fatal. So, what are you going to do now? It's your decision. Do you want to move this scissor a bit? But before I ask you that, do you believe in gravitational forces between humans? That certain people attract certain others? Yes, you have a knife inside of my kidney. But before you stab me a little bit deeper and make it really hurt, I have to ask you, what do you think of Einstein's theory of general relativity? Yes or no? Darwin, natural selection. You on board? I think this is the craziest thing. I mean, okay. Pinocchio becomes a character. Baby born out of 30 convicts. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever, I don't mind. It's fine. Sure. Thing that exists that shrinks you when you walk toward it. Sure. Yeah. I'm down. Magical spirit abilities built into people. No sweat. But of all the ridiculous things, you get stabbed in the throat and just begin questioning somebody about fundamental physics. Strikes me as so strange, so bizarre, you might say. I believe this now. You cannot kill me. My gravitational pull led you to me. Don't waste your energy on drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't you see? You should use your energy more wisely. What the fuck? Imagine you're in a circumstance. I mean, you'd have to be a drug addict and a killer and all that stuff to get into a circumstance like this, but you're full threatening somebody and they stab themselves on your scissor, on your blade, and then start asking you questions about theory. That's a weird out. And so what this character does immediately after seems exactly right to me. Yeah, I'm out. Fuck this shit. Fuck that. Blah, blah, blah. Gets taken out. Bam. And you, who your daddy is, it looks as though you were in the dark about it, but you'll understand everything soon enough. Ooh, woo. And he's slaying there in the grass, and then the difference between the manga and the anime here is really striking. We get to actually see the guy off of the sign. We actually get to see him, which is a much greater hint as to what's going to happen. Oh, and he's got a Joestar star on him. God, that's weird. But it's a much greater hint as to what's going to happen. We don't really get to see it in the anime. I question which is better. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether the mystery of it in the anime is worth it, because it's not obvious from this panel what is actually going on here. It is crazy, though. And Araki really brings that two-dimensional character to life as though it's a sheet of paper or just thin, right? Not truly two-dimensional, but close. Fucking weird. There is an attractional force between humans. What did you just say? Weather report. Jolene is no longer in the women's ward, nor solitary confinement, or anywhere else. I can sense it through the air currents. It seems as if she's escaped. Just now. Wait a second, and how the hell would you know that? She's not here anymore? Who told you that? Besides, everything's relatively calm right now. Doo-doom. Nani? What are you going to do? I'm going after the priest. I'm going to escape. Who are you, weather report? Yeah, man. Oh, wow, we don't even have them like really address it. Who are you, weather report? Why are there so many Joestars with stars on them? I really do think that Dio was out there just pounding, just just sowing his wild oats. Something like that. I mean, Giorno exists. Okay, the clouds here are nuts. Just gonna stare at that for a second. Okay, second's over. Wow. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Ah, oh no. My bag of groceries, my ham, my peach, my my strawberry jam, milk. All right. Oh, there's the man on the restroom sign. Come. Oh, thank you. I'm fine. Sorry for startling you. I just slipped. How embarrassing. No, it's nothing serious. Just the rain. Whenever it rains, the knee that was hurt, that I hurt when I was in carpentry, starts to twinge. No, I'm fine. When it rains, your knee hurts. That's right. It's nothing new. Thank you for your kindness. It's even funny to me on the second watch. They're totally inconspicuous. Nobody's gonna notice, man. You're wearing an all blue jumpsuit, a fucking Russian hat, you got horns coming out of your head, and you got cutouts all through your clothing on a rainy day. And you're partnered up with Mr. Pink Hair, feet all over him, fishnets top to bottom, cocksock, thigh highs, belts. Nobody's ever gonna find you, guys. just fully weather report with one of those stupid fake eyeglasses with a mustache and the nose on it. It's like totally not weather report. Totally not that convict guy. Not that escaped guy at all. No chance. It's like later when Honestly does the chocolate thing. He turns around. He's just got the mustache and the big nose, and the cops are like, "Nah, can't be him. Couldn't be him." I mean, it's Florida. How many people are walking around wearing full fishnet garb, thigh highs, a thong, and have feet all over them? Goodness gracious. Don't do any shit that'll make us stand out, Weather. We're fugitives, remember? Sorry. Don't do anything that'll make us stand out. Weather, it's Weather's fault, first off. Not you, motherfucker. Not you. He's the one who stands out. Okay, he does walk around on his tiptoes, whisper all the time, and he is wearing a marshmallow on his head. But you got some fucking nerve saying that shit, honestly. Like seriously, you and the gang get together and you're all trying to lay low to rob a bank, right? You all want to look like normal customers. And one guy walks up and he's wearing a purple pimp suit, a purple like striped zoot suit, pimp suit, a fucking wizard hat, and a pair of the star glasses that Bocchi wears. And he's like, guys, everybody keep it on the down low. We don't want to raise any suspicion. And everybody turns and looks at him like he's a fucking chump, because he's a fucking chump. Ridiculous. He's gonna remember your face and report us. Right, it'll be the face, not the fact that this guy is, again, wearing a marshmallow on his head with horns and a codpiece. That's not it. It's the face. That's what it's gonna be. Oh my god. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's the funniest thing that's happened in JoJo's for a while. I think it's very, very funny. The cop cars are patrolling the place. We gotta get a car and get out of here, quickly. What are you doing? Did you paint over the prisoner number on your back? I want to wash my hands, but this faucet doesn't even have a spigot. I'm looking for it. That's the kind of sink that has it, Weather. We didn't have that in prison, but we've been using sinks like that for 20 or 30 years. So he's totally unclear about the technology of motion sensing, right? So we didn't get this scene in the anime. They cut this. But this is honestly generating a little bit more suspicion about Weather, and also introducing to us the idea that Weather doesn't have any memories. You don't remember. What are you, really? I noticed that green baby had the same star-shaped birthmark that you have. Apparently Jolene's father has that mark, too. If you don't remember, then just think about it. Why were you at Green Dolphin? Whitesnake, no, the priest. Why would he have just taken your memory and let you live? Doo-doom. All I can say is that he's my enemy. To find out the true reason, I'll hunt him down and defeat him. But before that, we have to get out of here. But as you said, there are cop cars all over the place. There are helicopters, too. It must be the FBI. They probably have machine guns. Oh, they probably have machine guns. Shit, of course they'd have machine guns. That's why I told you we should have stolen a car earlier. Come on. We shouldn't steal a car. They'd know which one we took, so they'll always be on our tail. It'll be impossible to chase the priest. I'm talking about what's going on right here, right now. So what, you want to take the bus or something? When's the next one? You want to wait for the bus to come to the bus stop? Oh, are you two waiting for the bus? Huh? I feel very good right now. It's like the pain in my knee is gone. I feel so good. There's even a light shining through the clouds. Ah! I wonder what this could be. I'm not in pain at all. I feel so good right now. Maybe it's because you were so kind to me. Where are you two going? If you're waiting for the bus, it won't come for another hour. How about I give you a ride on my truck? You can get off wherever. You two will have to ride in the back, though. Oh, I feel so good. Weather report. I love that little stance that he's doing. The little hip shift, the hand in the belt thing. Weather's cool. We're lucky. Let's take the offer, honestly. Yeah, luck has nothing to do with it. Does it? I'm suspicious now of Weather. Because what if, circumstantially, like, what if he gets his memories back and discovers that he's not actually an enemy of Whitesnake? Gets his disc back, or actually, Whitesnake, well, maybe he put the disc aside amongst the other stored discs or something like that. So maybe he has it, because Whitesnake can't generate those anymore. That power is gone, I think. But I think he could still put it back in him. But what if he gets to Cape Canaveral and there's a big showdown or whatever, and Pucci somehow puts the disc back inside of Weather, gives him his memories back, and he goes "Bleh," and gets his download, and his download goes, "Hey man, I'm Weather Report, and all my memories pop back in my brain, and you remember that you're actually a sleeper agent who loves Dio and just wants to suck Dio's dick all day." And teamed up with Pucci to make all this shit happen, and willingly gave up your memories so that you could be a plant inside the prison because you knew some weird shit would go down. And then Weather wakes up, and you've got one of the most powerful stand users we've ever seen standing there going, "Sweet, let's bring back Dio, or enter heaven, or do whatever Pucci wants to do." That would be bad. That would be bad. I don't know. I'd rather trust Weather, but you can't trust somebody who doesn't know themselves. Ends up being interesting. Okay, here's our beginning of our setup for the disappearance of Ricky Rat. Yeah, okay, so the rain is still falling around them. That's crazy that the way that Araki drew that. Sheets of rain off to the side. A whole storm, and they're just in a bubble of it. And he manages to make it feel right. Super cool. Jolene, how is she getting around right now? She's safe, right? Jolene is going north. I can sense that much. Oh, Jolene is going north. I can sense that much. North. We just have to head north. So, the Disney place is up north. You ever been there, or do you not remember it? the Disney World Resort. They planted thousands of trees in the wetlands and made an artificial lake to create it. It took about 50,000 people to do it. The place is supposedly twice the size of Manhattan, roughly the size of Rome. I've never been to either of those places, though. Yeah, but Hirohiko Araki has, so of course he brings them up. Flap, 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 flap. Flap, 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 flap. Birthday. Happy 90th year. Look at this weather. What a crappy guidebook. None of the characters are on it. I want to see the good Disney characters, goddammit. Where the fuck is Mickey? Hey, they actually said Mickey. You're gonna get fucking sued. You better be careful. Better be very careful. Can't call this a guidebook if there's no Mickey. Or maybe this idiot couldn't get permission to put the characters in his guidebook. Hey, did you see that sign right now? Fuck's sake, if there's no Mickey, this shit ain't Disney. Pachoing, pachoing, pachoing. Huh? Hey, there's something back there. Zoop, zoop. Is it an enemy? That's a cool angle. With Weather's arm creating the foreshortened foreground and setting us into the bed of the truck and then beyond it to the road beyond. That's really cool. Well, I've got this one. But what the hell is this thing? Hey, what you doing? All right, there we go. It's Danny DeVito, I guess. That's Pinocchio. That's not Danny DeVito. I don't know who that is. All right. Beyond the alert weather report, the user has to be around here somewhere. No, it doesn't. Like you can sense where Jolene is going. Ever since the priest got his hands on the green child, he can sense where we're going too, and he's sending people against us. Nope, this is a worldwide phenomenon. Insane. The possibility of this old man being the stand user is zero. There's no reason for him to go through all of that trouble to approach us. He could as easily have attacked us while hiding him. Who the hell are you? You shouldn't do that. You should not hit me. Children all around the world will be sad. What? Can't breathe. Please stop. This looks like it can talk. There was one more of you on this truck, wasn't there? Are you two working together? No, I'm alone. That's such a goofy face. That's such a great Honestly face. It's mostly reminiscent of what we do to bad guys when we punch them, right? We make them look very goofy when they get hit. But here it functions perfectly for making Honestly. Bam! Sorry. I was wrong. I didn't mean to do that, I promise. Oh no, what should I do? You. My nose, it just grows on its own. It's like a reflex almost. Whenever I lie, it grows longer. I just told a lie, so... But what I said wasn't a complete lie. I mean, it's not like I'm working with someone. That doesn't mean I'm alone, so yeah. When you say another one, do you mean Mickey? It looks like you already got off this truck and went elsewhere. That's a good move, Araki. You do not want to get sued. See? Look. It's not a lie. My nose is going back to normal. What the hell is this thing? What the fuck do you mean by Mickey? What Mickey are you talking about? Is that the user's name? You're the one that's not making sense. Mickey is Mickey, and what do you mean by user? I don't know about that. Who the fuck are you? Please, no more violence. I think I'm a pretty good guy, definitely nice to the children. I was probably your friend, too, when you were young. It's weird saying this about myself, but... Oh yeah, speaking of friends, Mickey's not here anymore, but I think those 7 are still here. I just saw 3 out of the 7. See, there's the half-eaten apple. Blink. Huh? Nutty. Hey, Weather, what the fuck is up with these guys? Diva? That apple isn't poisoned, you know? It's okay to eat it. The one Snow White ate was poisoned, though. She didn't actually eat it. She choked on it. She didn't actually digest it. But, you know, would you really eat something that a weird old granny gives you? We're really careful about Valentine's chocolates, too. It's because she's so careless that makes us want to protect her. How many of these guys are on the damn truck? Damn, there's a lot of them, Weather. Watch out. Honestly, just charging forward, making it continuously worse. Who do you like? Who did you like best when you were a kid? Who's your favorite character? Not me? I'm a fan of the Terminator, specifically the T-2000. What? Wait, They changed that in the anime. That's completely... T2000 is the chick one. Right? Right? The goopy girl? No, it's the dude who turns into all the things. He's the weird one. Yeah, the creepy cop. Not as big and Arnoldy. Which one's the girl Terminator? It's the TX model. Okay. He's not on this truck, though. Me and this guy, we like Chewbacca. And Elephant Man, too. But, you know, I'll always like Snow White the best. We know what they say about us. They say we go into a sleeping girl's underwear and do dirty things to her. That's not how we translated that. I've heard all those bad rumors, but we're innocent. We have a platonic relationship, right? Ho, ho, hi, ho. Huh? These guys, I know them. I know what they are, but what the hell? Reporting the special news. It is currently 1:30 p.m. Mickey Mouse has suddenly disappeared. We have not yet discovered his whereabouts. He has suddenly left all his posts all around the world. I repeat, Mickey Mouse has disappeared. Paintings and prints of him have also mysteriously faded, and we are currently investigating the cause of this phenomenon. We have also received similar reports that similar things have been happening to Pinocchio and Snow White. Please, we urge you not to panic. Hey, Weather, so that's what's going on? They've come out of the books? But why would they?
Hey, who are you a fan of? Me?
I'm sorry, but I don't know it. I don't know you. Now go away before I kick the shit out of you. So calm. Hey, Weather, did you just take that from me? Stop eating it and stop reading too. You were the one who said he could eat it. You were the one who gave it to him too. You also told him to read the book. Besides, it's not poison. Snow White just choked on it. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Anasui, where are you, Anasui? He screams super quietly. Where are you, Anasui? He just can't raise his voice. Hey, where did you go, Anasui? Hey, old man, stop the truck. What? Weather? Wow! This is bad. This is terrible, everyone. What happened? What is it, Weather? Stop the truck, old man. Stop it. Go. Nutty. Bam. Weather. This.
You've been separated. You've been separated. But anyway, who did you like the most? It was me, right? I thought so.
Goodness gracious, your own damn body. It's just like dropping out of the fucking... It's not even caught under there. It's like dropping out of the bottom of the car. Fucking nuts. The person that's underneath the truck. Should I help him? And how did he get there? Why is he underneath the truck? And his face. That face. Dive down. All right, I gotta see this in large. That's so dynamic. You get the big angle of the vehicle all the way through, right? Bam. And then that's continued by the little angle of this little cut down here. Bam. Ah! Gosh, it's hard for me to even look at. The smoke under the tires, the mist going by to create momentum, the speed lines that all come to a horizon point or a vanishing point. The little cut-ins of the little faces of the little characters all over. The bits of Diver Down moving through the vehicle. The emotion on the dying version of Anasui's face as Diver Down holds it. Like that, just that portion, if you just frame this here, it's like Pieta level sculpting. Emotion. Loss. Amazing. He's stuck to something. I can't pull him up. This. Shit, he's gonna get pulled under the tires if I don't do something. Weather! Stop the truck! Make him stop the... It can't be. Shit, I can't stop it in time. Catches him. With weather report, I made an airbag. Are you all right? How did you manage to fall from the truck? What's going on? Yeah, weather, you can't see me? Is that me there? Are you saying that I dragged myself under that truck? So including that old man, did our bodies and our souls just split from each other? Everyone all right? Where'd Snow White go? Hi-ho, hi-ho. Is she okay? She got thrown all the way over near that Burger King. Let's go rescue her. Look, speaking of flying, do you know those guys? They're getting away, see? Over there. Oh, it says it. Tetsujin 28, Gigantor, Mighty Atom, Astro Boy, and Mazinger Z. Hey, I know them. Well, I'm not like friends with them or anything. They're Japanese, huh? Cool designs, but they think they're so cool. Answer me. Your ability is to separate people's souls from their bodies, right? How many of you are there?
I don't know. Really, I don't know anything. I'm just Pinocchio.
Yup.
But it shouldn't even matter. You can become a hero in the fantasy world, too. It's a great place. You liked me as a kid, right? Your soul's separated because you wished it to happen. The world that everyone wants to go to someday. Bohemian Rhapsody is the song of freedom.
Hurrah! 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 Shut up. Since you wouldn't answer my question, you were the one asking for it.
Wah! What are you doing? You! What the hell did you just do?
Huh?
Ah! All the children of the world are on my side.
Bam! Nice. I'm back again, Weather. Where are the dwarves? Where did they go? Whoa, wait, what? I'm back again. So he ends up, he coagulates into his body? I have no idea. I don't know what was going on. That was a stand attack. I was separated from my body. My soul was still on the truck. Got it? I don't know why you weren't attacked, but it's got to have something to do with the fact that you don't know Snow White or Pinocchio. You can't remember anything before coming to prison. We need to find the dwarves and destroy them. No, that's not it, honestly. We should defeat the user. If that was the stand attack, I don't know anything about this Pinocchio or the dwarves, but I don't think Pinocchio was the stand. The user and the ability is something else. They're just summoning these characters. So is he actually communicating with him? Because we get the whole thing later where honestly he's still chasing his body around. I can sense the stand user and his ability somewhere, not too far away. I don't understand why, but just like I can sense Jolene, I can sense that this person is an enemy. Pinocchio was just a taste of his ability. The user is probably not even wounded. What the hell are you? Dunno. In any case, we have to go north. Jolene is heading up north. Let's get on the bus.
Wait.
Hey, old man, there's red all around your mouth. Are you hurt? Well, you're the one who got into the accident. We're gonna go now. See ya. What an attitude.
Wait, I can't hear you. I have a lot of hair in my ears. Come closer.
I'm telling you to wait a bit. People are gonna start crowding soon, and they're gonna call the police and an ambulance for you. Did you hurt your finger too? Your nail's chipped.
That's not it. It's all the better to hug you and thank you for saving my life.
Your pants are ripped at the back and something's sticking out.
Oh, it's just a feather duster. I'll dust your pants for you. They must have gotten dirty when you saved my life.
Hey, are you all right? The corners of your mouth reach all the way to your ears.
All the better to eat you with, Red Riding Hood.
Dive down. Dive down.
Ah!
What? I can't summon Diver down. Did I separate again? Weather? Oh, damn it, where's Weather? He's not here. I'm separated from my body once again. Which one am I now? I can't summon Diver down, so I'm just the body? So we got flipped? I'm confused. I'm confused by that. You did it, Araki. Full confused me. Alright, thanks, Diver down. Hey, look, Weather. Can't you hear me? That's me. I'm over there. We left me behind. Weather, can't you hear me? Before I knew it, I was on this bus. I didn't realize that I've been separated, and I was unconsciously moving around. What is this stand trying to do? What is it planning? Okay, what? So we swapped? What? I actually have no idea, man. Oh, they switched it to Batman instead of Spider-Man. Weird. I wonder why. Be careful, you! You over there, stop running around. I'm gonna be the one to shake his hand. It's Spider-Man! I found him first! You're in my way! Move! Ah! Doo-doof, doo-doof, doo-doof. Shit! Where am I? Why can't I just stay still? Where's my body? Shit! Must be running around all over the place. I'm gonna go find my body, Weather. You go look for the enemy stand user. You're the only one who isn't affected by the enemy's ability, Weather. That's what the enemy is aiming for. He's trying to assassinate me first because I can't use my stand. I have to find my body. I have to protect it. Honestly, where are you? Are you there? This is strange, illogical even. The enemy is using his stand ability right now. I can feel its presence, but the user isn't in this town. No, I can sense him getting even further away. If he was going to attack honestly, he would have to come closer. What's going on? How am I supposed to find this stand's user? How dare you come waltzing back here? Who do you think you are? Stay there. I'm going to call the police, cocky bastard. Hello, police? Hey, wait, are you talking to me about me? Where am I? Which way did I go? Get away from my store. Calm down. If I did anything, I apologize. How's this? I have some money. I'm in a hurry, but I need you to give me some information. You think that's enough? You knocked over all the tables in my store. I don't have a wife or kids, so I'm running this place alone. My display cases for my precious chocolates are broken, so now I have to close the store for the day. Just hang up the phone, all right? So you're saying that I came here to this store? If you need more money, I'll give you more. I'll pay for everything. Boop, pop, boop, pop, boop, pop. Crazy. Just hang up. I'm in a hurry here. Here's the money. So, which way did I go? Tell me. Around the back? Where'd I go? Shit. He's, my brother, my twin brother. Is something wrong? Any trouble? This is Unit 6. We're on patrol right now. We just got a report that someone identical to a prisoner just escaped Green Dolphin is roaming the area. We're in front of the chocolate store. Roger that. I'm sorry, but could you please face us? Doo-dum, 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 doo-dum. That's me! I was still in the fucking chocolate store! I went out the back! Was I running around because I was being chased by the police? So we get swapped back and forth and back and forth? I don't understand how the swappings are going. Face this way! Show me your face! We're gonna have to ask you some questions. It's nothing, sir. I just dropped some chocolate on the floor. Everything's alright now. Coming through, old man. You went out the back, right? Dive down. I embedded the chocolates under my skin. Oh, and they're already goats. Oh, they're already little bits of goats. Little baby goats. Here we go. I gotta enlarge this. It is currently 11 p.m. in Japan. We have received word that the character Kenshiro from one of Japan's many popular animated series has defeated the evil Rao in battle in East Shinjuku. A follow-up report on the perplexing worldwide disappearance of fantasy heroes, Rao, who suddenly appeared without warning in East Shinjuku, managed to kill several other fantasy heroes before being defeated by Kenshiro. Witnesses have claimed that everything went according to the original story, but there is much confusion to the damage incurred upon the city. Hey, where are you? Come out already. It's me. I'm here to protect you. Snuffle. Scratch. Huh? Huh? Tick. Tock. Tick. Talk. Is that you? There. Are you in the clock? But why would I be hiding in such a small place? Who is it? It's not my body. The person in there is someone else. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? Goof. Meh. 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 Nope. 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 Fuck that shit. Fuck that in every way. What the fuck even? What even? The little tail is wrong, and the hands and the feet are wrong, and the face is wrong, and the eyes are wrong, and the horns are wrong, and the head is wrong, and the thing is wrong. Rocky. How? This is a fundamentally interesting question. How do you draw a thing where every element of it is wrong, and yet it's still recognizably what it is? Every element of it is not what a goat looks like, and yet it is recognizably a goat. How
dare you eat my brother's meh?
What the hell is this thing? My thoughts exactly. Meh, ma, meh, ma, meh. What? Did these things just come out of the chocolate that was in my face? Are you a goat or a piece of chocolate? Where did my body go? Meh.
He was very sly, and he tricked the little goats and came into their house. He went around and ate the 7 goats, one by one. The only one that survived was the youngest goat because he hid in the old grandfather clock.
What are you reading? Which fairy tale character are you? Awesome!
She opened her eyes. It's just like the story. Snow White is awake. Just like the story, story da, story da. The mother goat got very angry. Upon finding the big bad wolf, Mother took out a pair of scissors and dragged out his innards and filled him with rocks and dumped him in the river.
So, did you find your story yet? I don't need my body anymore. I'm tired of being a lonely old chocolate store clerk.
I was always dreaming of being Snow White's prince. Mother will come back with her scissors. Our mother.
The enemy stand. Its real motives for separating my soul from my body. It wasn't to attack my body at all. My soul's being dragged in. No, it's already been dragged into these stories. Excuse me, is this the right way to send Remy? Ask someone else. Oh, you. Excuse me, sir. You know me, yes? Am I right? It's me. No, I'm sorry that I can't help, but I'm not from this town. It's not that. You like me, correct? Your face says it all. You were touched by my work. My name is Van Gogh. I am the portrait of Van Gogh. I cut off my ear with a razor last night. Huh? Just two others. More news on the fantasy hero stories. Currently, it's 3 p.m. in Florence, Italy, but it has been reported that one of the most famous paintings on display in the Uffizi, The Birth of Venus by Botticelli, is missing its most important character, the Venus. Damn, those are some expensive fucking VCRs. Look at that shit. That's a $500 VCR. You see that shit? Goodness gracious. I thought inflation was bad now. So, I said that I was going to be really curious how Araki did the stylistic tendencies of Van Gogh and the portrait. And he kind of didn't. Not nearly as much as they did in the anime. They really made him stand out in the anime. Now, he's very different looking than most of Araki's style. And Araki's done this sort of flowiness to all of his shadows and all of his brush strokes, because he's mimicking brush strokes out of pen lines and ink lines, right? So it's really interesting, but it is completely different. And now, currently, she's right here in the Piazza del Signore, and what a beauty, truly beautiful. The Venus is walking right in front of us. Although she is completely nude, we're broadcasting this completely uncensored, so that's why they didn't include it in the anime. And that is because this recording will eventually disappear. Although we are filming this live, she will eventually fade from the footage. Oddly enough, we can't retain footage of her. Yeah, totally weird. Super strange. These events, which first started in Florida, the United States, are no longer exclusively manifestations of animated characters. Now we're also seeing living works of art. This situation can be considered as grave as the beginning of a war. This isn't just a problem of copyright or ownership. Our inheritances from the past, our society's treasures, are quickly disappearing. Also, some of the characters that have emerged have killed civilians, and we are yet aware of how much damage has been done. Holy shit! Yeah, there are some pretty fucked up characters out there. I mean, the Hamburglers out there stealing every burger. Every villain from every villainous place exists, which means that there are like 10 million world enders. Also 10 million heroes, but, you know, it doesn't take that much to get a couple of comic book hero villains or comic book villains in like Galactus and a couple of bad things, a couple of really bad things to emerge. Fully powered. Fully with whatever they've got, right? Like Ketsujin 28 is able to fly around and Astro Boy is able to fly around. So they act like they do in the stories. That's bad. That's bad, right? That's really bad. You just get some Symphogear villains to appear. It's just world-ending. Truly world-ending. Rad. It's rad. I do like the idea here that this isn't just a problem of copyright or ownership. Our inheritance is from the past. Society's treasures are quickly disappearing. It's not just the damage of them being out into the world, it's that they've become ethereal. They don't exist in media anymore. That there's something lost in that. It's cool. And his body and his mind finally separate. You were touched by my art, yes? This enemy isn't directly trying to attack me or Anasui. His ability is activated purely for the sake of protecting the priest. The whole world is getting evolved. It's using the energy stored in the works of art to make them come to life. And that must mean Jolene must be getting attacked by some character as well right now. The user. Will I ever be able to find the user? Hey, Anasui, back there on the highway, you killed Red Riding Hood's wolf, right? You killed the wolf, just like the story. Story-da. The wolf's the bad guy. It's always the wolf. Where the hell is my body? My mother is coming. When Mother Gogh with her scissors finally finds the wolf, she then cuts the napping wolf's stomach. And she replaces his organs with big stones and sews him back up. Stop, you bastard, stop reading that book. Meh. Snip, snip. Goodness gracious, Araki. That's next level. Oh my god. You. Clunk. So you want to get some, huh, bastard? Shit, it's toying with me. After it split my soul from my body, now everything is a fucking fairy tale? Even my hair's covered in hair. Fuck this. Mama, we're in here. Hey, Mom. Hey, we're here, Mom. What? It's my brothers. They're still alive. I can hear them. What? Mama. Snip. Ah! She's worse. Ah! How dare you? How dare you do this to my children? Bitch! Psham! Fuck that. Flap. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's such a drawing that. Ideas. What? How? Crazy. Araki. These guys are. Mom, the book. That goat came out of the book. You bastard. Mom. No one can ruin a story that's already been written. This is bad. I can't stay here and continue this story. Everything goes according to the story, huh? Shit, that thing cut my stomach. I should run. Weather should be finding the stand user now. If he doesn't, I'm done for. I need to get back to Weather's location. Mother, for the rest of our brothers, they're still in his stomach. Diver down, changed the inner workings of this metal door and fused it to the wall. This thing won't open anymore. Pew. Ah! Fuck! Nothing is what it seems. These next 3 stands are gonna be fucking crazy. These are gonna be crazy. If this is how we started off, these are gonna be crazy. It can only go according to the story, just like the story. Weather! Hurry up and find the damn stand user! But what if Weather isn't able to find him? Don't really want to think about that, but yeah, you're screwed. You're full screwed. Oh, that's the end of the chunk. Okay, onward. We're close to the end here. I gotta open up volume 13. About Superpowers, part 1. Whoa. Kinda hot. Okay, sorry. According to my mother's account, I was said to have superpowers when I was little, which isn't the case anymore. What kind of superpowers, you ask? Well, for instance, in the waiting room of the hospital, I suddenly disappeared into the shadow of the couch, and then my mother asked, "What's up with this idiot?" And a doctor in his blouse would come. Apparently, I hated doctors so much that I had the power to sense when someone was approaching. I could predict his arrival in some way. Unbelievable, right? I had a predisposition allowing me to detect doctors. Maybe. Okay, kinda hot. Emporio in the back. Hermes holding Jolene and kicking. Creates this, like, pinwheel effect down to the belt buckle, I think. Yeah, it's pretty baller. Pretty fucking baller. All right. Stand name, Bohemian Rhapsody. Pinocchio, Van Gogh's self-portrait, Botticelli's Venus, Mother Goat, and her 7 goat children. Nope. The chocolate store guy's soul transformed into a prince, Snow White. These are not the enemy stands, but pre-existing characters. 1. A stand ability that makes characters from animation, printed material, movies, or any piece of art come to life. 2. The ability uses the energy used to make these characters, so its range is infinite and extends throughout the whole world. 3. If a person meets the character that they like, their soul gets sucked into the character's world. 4. The soul that's been split from the body is doomed to follow the same fate as their designated character. Okay. The stand user is moving farther north. I can feel it. I don't know his exact location, but he's moving pretty fast. He's probably traveling by car. This stand itself is invincible. I have to defeat the user. I must catch up to him. I'm a portrait of him after he cut off his ear, but Van Gogh was the type of painter whose soul slowly wasted away as he painted. Van Gogh barely sold any of his paintings while he was alive, but are you aware of how many self-portraits he painted out throughout his life? A, 0 through 5. B, 40 to 45. Which one is it? A or B? How many portraits do you think? A or B? Final answer? Don't come near me or I'll kick your ass. Flip. Huh. The answer is B, 40 to 45. In order for him to see into his own soul, Van Gogh left that many portraits of himself, and then he cut off his ear. At the age of 37, he ended his own life by shooting himself with a pistol. You're his portrait too, yes? Van Gogh after he cut his ear off? What? Blam! Ah! Van Gogh fired 2 shots into his head. He didn't die on the first shot. Yes, he needed 1 more bullet to end his life. This enemy! Weather report. The direction you need to go is north. Block off the highway. 30 kilometers to the north. Flood that area. And it won't work because he's in a plane. Rough. Stop all the cars in that area from going north. Diver down. Crumple. Paper. Snip, snip. Bah, bah, ah. Ah! This is a small space with all these walls and surfaces to run over. There's no one who can outrun Mother Goat. Just like the story, everything can only go according to the story. It's not possible for me to destroy these things. Ah! So deranged, so absolutely off its fucking rocker. It really freaks me out. I think Araki's done an amazing job of making this motherfucking goat as freaky as it could be. Diver down, a wall, phase through it. Whoop. Snip. Whoop. Whoop. All right, nice. Shit, I did it. This enemy's ability, it's true. Eventually, everything will go according to the story. But to hell if I'm going to let that thing catch me. I just have to keep running away so it can't catch me. It's just until weather report finds the stand user. Phew. Oh, this is that cop car from before. Shit, I guess I just have to jack this car for myself, huh? Click. Ooh. Stones! Get more stones! Mama! Ah! It's no use. Hurry, weather! Hurry! Hurry the fuck up and beat this stand user! Flight 8250 to Key West, estimated arrival time in 45 minutes. Although we've encountered a sudden thunderstorm, we will be departing as scheduled. We will be passing through the rain cloud shortly. This ability that I just found out about. The only weakness is if I were to be attacked directly. But now, no one's going to be able to catch me. Now I have no weaknesses. Ungaro. Yeah, great. Thank your parents for that one. What? The presence that I felt going north. What? It's suddenly heading south. It can't be. He's in the sky? Does this mean I'll never be able to find the enemy now? According to experts, the countries that are being affected by this fantasy hero syndrome are mostly the US, Italy, France, and Japan. Especially Japan, whose video game and animation industry grosses about 3 trillion yen every year. This loss would prove devastating to Japan's economy. Yeah, that's the issue. Peter fucking Pan. Ah, they swapped that with the genie, too. I wonder why they did all these swaps. It has to do with copyright, I'm sure.
This is satisfaction. I finally find something that drives me. Oh, but all I've done until now is wander around aimlessly, just sinking lower and lower without knowing why. But now I get it. I existed for this ability. I don't fucking need drugs anymore. I'll protect the priest with my life and my stand. Bohemian Rhapsody. It's so awesome. It's so fucking satisfying to see a world that treated me like shit fall into chaos and despair. Damn, I can't catch him. If the stand user is on an airplane, he should be moving faster than 400 kilometers per hour. The fastest hurricane recorded in history is only 280 kilometers per hour. There's no atmospheric phenomena that could catch up to the plane. I let him get away. Phew. The gun. You, if you even try touching that pistol, I'll kill you. Van Gogh just looks at him. What a phrase. What a phrase. Van Gogh just looks at him. That's nuts. Me? Of course not. I wouldn't touch it. I'm another portrait of Van Gogh. It would be bad if I accidentally felt inclined to shoot myself. But you're the one that already shot himself in the head once. You brought it upon yourself. Van Gogh didn't immediately die. One more shot and his life will be ended. But that won't be me. You're the one who's going to end it. I can't bring myself to go near that thing. It's too frightening. Fuck! Run, 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 run! Hey, wait. Honestly? Whoa! What? Bam! Glam! Bam! What the hell? Weather? It's turning into goo. Yay! Yay! The wolf is drowning just like the story. Hooray! Hooray! It's a happy ending. It's over, just like how it should be. I'll live happily in your stead. Hurrah! Let's fly around in the sky and play Wendy. It's not a song. Let's fly around in the sky and play, Wendy. Suddenly, Peter Pan appeared. No, I have to go home. I'm going to grow up and become an adult someday. Shut up. Stop mumbling to yourself, kid. What the hell is this book? Let me see that. Hey. Wait. He's back. I can't breathe. Please, I'll do anything. No, this is good. You did well. You're a good artist. You have talent. You've drawn quite the picture. Put back. How did he get him to draw it? I don't know. What the hell is that? Weather? I'm dead serious. I made Van Gogh draw me a hero. And if these heroes come alive, so do their stories. And I just made one up. This hero has an ability, and its ability is to eliminate all other fantasy heroes. And this story ends when this hero brings everything back to reality. Everything is returning to normal. It's just like the story, honestly. You and me, we're going to return to our bodies unharmed. Hey. I said, hey. We're almost at Key West, so can I have my book back? A follow-up report on the Fantasy Heroes incident. This just in. Suddenly, everything is back to normal. It ended as quickly and abruptly as it began. Every book, movie, painting, comic, theme park, videotape, everything is back to normal. Botticelli's Venus and Snow White are safely returned to their respective places. Spider-Man and Snoopy have also come back. Hey, are you asleep? Was the book boring? But it's so full of hope and fun. Little girl, we're going to be landing soon. Sit down now. Yet we have received reports that Pinocchio has not returned to its original place. Realizing he would be reverting back to his hopeless life, he lost the will to live. Yeah, his dedication to the priest was pretty short-lived there. The numbers of dead or injured are still being estimated. Yeah, all of Tokyo destroyed in a fight between Kenshiro and Rao. Fucking Tetsujin and all these giant robots are out there just exploding stuff. One Punch Man exists. And all the enemies from One Punch Man, which are world-ending. Fucking hell. Goodness gracious, what an idea. It tells us something. Oh my god. I can't not read it now. All right, this will be a little bit of spice for the people who watch the manga readings. I hope you've enjoyed this manga reading, but I gotta read that panel now, because I just read the first line of it, and it said a thing. Name, Ungaro. Ungaro was born in 1988. His father is the vampire Dio. Yeah, and if you don't know who that is, see JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusaders. Or
Go away. You don't know who Dio is? Go away. It seems as if he was drawn to Florida through Dio's energy that had fused with Father Pucci, but it seemed that he was not aware of his stand-up powers before meeting Pucci. He was a drug addict and lived a life of despair. So the only thing there that's interesting... Oh, his mother was someone that Dio has captured as food. I just missed that line. I theorized that they might be kids of Dio sowing his wild oats, right? They're kids of Dio. He sowed his wild oats all over the place. All over the place, generating newsstand users so that this could all come to fruition. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That means there are two more, and it means that Weather is probably one of them. Isn't he? Isn't he? Which means Dio might not be his enemy. Ooh, juicy, juicy. Oh, the Romeo stuff. It's been a while, Romeo. All his fucking car stuff. His giant mansion. What kind of car are you driving right now? Is it a Ferrari? You got more than one? It's not the same car you were driving back then, right, Romeo? 8 hours before. Joe. Give me a head, Jolene. He's already dead. The court has decided to sentence the defendant to 15 years. Romeo! Jolene, it's you. How? How did you get out? Let me tell you this, Romeo. Don't go near that phone. Any phone, for that matter. All right. Oh, the phone. Jolene, I would never do something like that. How you get out? How did you get out of Green Dolphin? I don't care about that. Every day since that day, I've been regretting my actions. I can't sleep at night. I can't forget the sins I've committed against you. I realized this after I lost you. Oh, God. I've been pondering how could I repent for my sins, for how I've wronged you. Shh. You don't have to say anything, Romeo. You're the only one for me in this world. I finally realized it, how much I loved you. Before I knew it, I realized that I couldn't do anything without you. It has to be you. I tried to visit, but they wouldn't let me. Oh, poor Romeo. Poor Romeo. But, I don't care about what you did anymore. About the hit and run. I don't hate you. That guy that hit you, I found out that he was thrown in front of the car in a plot against me. Romeo, the reason I came here is because I have to ask you a favor. I want money and a car. I have some place I need to be, but the police and the FBI are in my way. Of course, but I only have about $1,000 with me, and this key. That's enough. Thanks, Romeo. But if the police come along, don't say anything. Promise me. I intend to admit everything I've done and prove that you're innocent. So please come back to me and we can be together like we used to. She's already gone. A phone. Oh, what a walk. Oh, she's so mature. She's so mature. That's what it is. Hello? My name is Romeo Giso from Palm Beach. Huh. Is this the police? I want to report the whereabouts of an escapee. Thought so. Glad you put my sticker on him and split it in two. He's already been blabbing about us. That bastard. I know a lot about Jolene Cujo. We split his tongue in two. Kiss! Whatever is split in two by this sticker, upon the sticker's removal, will come back together, but partially destroyed. Yes, but I knew her a long time ago. No, I have no idea. I'm calling in just because I just received a call from her. No, just a phone call. She asked me for money, but I refused. She said that she was heading for Mexico, I think. Of course, if I ever get another call, I'll contact you. Well, shit. He didn't betray you after all. Didn't expect it, but he might be a pretty nice guy. For her, if she could forgive me one day. Over here, Jolene. It's amazing. Over there, by the parking lot. What do you think your ex gave you? He gave us car keys, too, but look at that. Doo-dum, da-da. The outside world really is something, huh? Are we really allowed to ride that thing? Wow, I want to drive. Wow, flying the real thing must be so much better than just reading about it. Romeo, you surprised me. You're a better person than I thought. But I think I'll take the sticker off anyway, just in case. Let's go. If we take the helicopter, we can get there in a matter of hours. Here we go. In reproduction, as proven by the actions of both the egg and the sperm, to be born is also to be chosen. And the chosen one, even in his struggle against the others, is merely being pushed upwards and even protected by the fighting figures beneath him. So that's a different representation than the one that I had a gripe with in the anime. They're pushing him up not by choice, but just by the nature of competition. It's a little different. the people who are drawn to me through fate. They exist only to push me upwards, towards my goal, attaining heaven. Why is that guy in a neck brace? If Jolene Cujo has truly escaped from prison and is heading towards me, she will merely become another existence that I will have to step over. Sons of Dio, there are only 4 more days until the new moon. Goodness gracious. Kinky cow boy is kinky as fuck. You 3 will protect me and take me to Cape Canaveral. That will be the reason for your existence and your source of happiness. Before we start, please open my eyes for me, Father. One of my eyelids keeps falling down. It won't go back up. It only goes up occasionally. Rikio versus and Ungaro. Sky High Part 1. That's gonna be it, baby. We'll leave it there. And pick back up here come next week. This was a long one and a lot of voicing. My voice is getting kind of rough and scratchy now because I've been screaming like a goat. Fucking hell. An absolutely nutty chapter. Section. Chunk. There's a bunch of chapters. An absolutely insane idea. A really cool stand user. A terrifying obstacle. And just the first of 3. 3 more that might be at that level. that might be at that level. I don't know. I get the feeling like Rikio might not be shit. You might not be shit, but I could be wrong. I could very much be wrong. And Versus is like bedridden, it seems, like stuck there. So that'll be interesting too. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, listening, coming along on this weird ride with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bizarre one. Bizarre chunk. Dio's kids, man. That motherfucker always on the long game. Always playing the long game. Awesome. Okay, we'll wrap there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week for more JoJo's. We'll watch another episode or 2, read another chunk or 2, see what's going on with either Rikio or Versus. Though I think that since he's spoken up, Rikio will be next. Find out what this motherfucking cowboy wants and what he's capable of doing. See you there. Peace.